Now, I don't know about y'all, but my buzzer just went off. I just did some fish Escovitch. Yeah, man. I'm talking about with the Escovitch sauce and all that. I fried it up. We're going to see how it turned out. I just put it in the oven, in the warmer to make sure that the grease drains on a tray, on a rack. And we're going to see how it turns out, man. I even put the Escovitch sauce on it. So let's check. I'm about to put on this old neck mount. I'm getting ready to watch the basketball playoffs, but while that's happening, I'm about to make me some Jamaican style fried fish, man. Me call it that Escovitch fish, man. So I'm gonna do the Jamaican Escovitch fish. You see me jerk the chicken, and you're gonna see me jerk some fried fish, man. So, man, I perfected it yesterday. So I ain't gonna lie to you. See, I'm a test kitchen kind of guy. So yesterday they had some fish on sale, whole fish. So I bought a big tilapia, right? The big old one, you know. And I jerked it. I Escovitched that thing. And Escovitch comes from the sauce. And I'm going to chop up that and make that do what it do too. So I'll let you see that. It was good. The only reason, now I'm about to do the real one now. That red fish is $29. Yeah, $29. So I wasn't finna mess up on the fish, right? But the Escovitch sauce came out good. Everything came out good. Man, people were eating the face off the fish. You hear me? So I'm just going to go ahead and do it the right way with the right fish, even though you can jerk a Escovitch and anything, you know. But I'm going to do it with this old red fish. Check. I'm going to be frying it in this big old pot because this is the only fryer that it'll fit in, right? So let's just get to the red fish right quick so you can take a look at it. And I thought I got my other ingredients out for Escovitch, but I didn't. You know, I got that neck mount on because I like to be hands-free. And grab my bamboo cutting board here. Grab that bamboo cutting board, you know. And then what we're going to do, first thing we're going to do is we're going to get these cleaned up. We're going to get this red fish cleaned up. And we're going to scrub it with some lime. You know what, I'm not going to play with this. I'll cut myself. So this is red snapper. What I did yesterday is I Escovitched some tilapia. And if you know anything about whole tilapia, it's black. It's a black fish. So the only reason look how pretty that is. Look how pretty that bad boy is. Look at the clarity of the eye, you know. Look how big it is. Pause. It's a big boy, ain't it? You know, this is one of them. If I was out fishing, I'd be proud, right? It's a big boy. You see my cutting board? It's a big boy. So I'm gonna clean this. I'm gonna come back, finish the recipe. We're gonna scrub it up with some lime. We're going to, let me see if this already, okay. All right, it's already gutted. We're gonna season it up. And we're gonna fry it, all right? Just give me a bit. So we get some cool water, you know. I'm just going back over with the lemon, you know. I didn't have any lime, so you always improvise, all right? I don't know who's calling me. We want to get all up in there. But the acidity, kill anything, right? And then we're going to scrape these scales a bit. And we'll be done in a bit. Scotch bonnet pepper, you know, habanero. So this is just for the Escovitch sauce. We're gonna cut these in circles. These are bell peppers. They're typically your sweet bell peppers. I didn't feel like using my big ones. Pause. I need to switch out and get one of my chef knives because this knife here gonna get me cut. So let me switch out and get a chef knife. Hold up. All right, so this is gonna be two separate videos. Obviously, I can't fry this Escovitch fish up and do all the vegetables and all that stuff all in less than 10 minutes. It's impossible. The fish has to cook at 6 minutes on each side. I got to get it to dry. I got to put my seasoning together. So in the next video, I'll show you the seasoning, how I season it. But really, you start off with some salt and pepper. Then I'll add some garlic powder, some onion powder, a little bit of jerk seasoning, you know, some orange pepper, and we'll get that thing going. We got our thyme, we got our garlic, we got our Scotch bonnet pepper, you know, we got our bell peppers. We got everything for the Escovitch. Escovitch only takes about 4 minutes to cook. Add a little white vinegar, a little bit of sugar, and that's gonna be for the Escovitch sauce, you know, for that fish we're about to bring, you know. We're gonna scale our fish a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't want scales popping everywhere in my kitchen. But we're gonna deep fry this anyway. We're gonna take out some of that pretty red fish color. You really don't want to do this with a steak knife like I'm doing it with, but hey, I'm just barely hitting it a little bit. Okay, you see those scales coming off? Then we're gonna make sure we take off any little piece of bone that may hurt us, you know. Might take off a fin. But yeah, you take your knife and you just go against the grain. It's like cutting hair. And you'll see it more if I just put it in there and did that. You would see flakes popping up everywhere. So, not trying to do nothing major, just get a lot of it off. But we're gonna fry it up anyway. Turn it over, do the other side. And then we're gonna score it, right? I'm gonna show you how to score all of those. Oh, cut myself. On the fin dorsal. Right up here. See, they already clip them, but they still sharp. See, they sharp. He got me. Got me good. All right, that's gonna be good enough. All that's fins, guys. That's gonna be good enough. And let's take this bad boy over here and do the scoring. All right, so on to the old cutting board. I want you to see the length because this cutting board is huge. So it tells you about the size of this fish, right? Cutting board is huge. Fish is bigger than the knife, you know what I mean? So what we're gonna do is get right here behind this fin. I'm not gonna cut through to the bone, but I'm gonna make an incision right there, okay? Just like that. We wanna make sure that seasoning gets all up in there. So we're gonna make another one. Then we're gonna make another one right here. Okay? You see those three? And I'm gonna go ahead and score it right here as well. And what you want is you want all that good flavor getting in all the way right there. Okay, so that's what I did. All right, so it's scored. Flip the other side because you got to do the same thing. You got to have flavors on both sides, right? So we're going to score it right here, right here, right here, right here, and then I'm gonna get it up here. This video is getting ready to cut off, guys, because I'm running a little long. Got my Escovitch ready, getting this fish ready. I'm gonna get it seasoned up, and then you're gonna see me frying it. It ain't gonna take long to fry, but I gotta get this thing patted dry after I get it seasoned, okay? All right, I'll be back shortly. My 10 minutes was almost up, and I got fin on me. Cheers.